Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is a province of rivers, reservoirs, and untapped potential. Over 6,000 kilometres of rivers, canals, and reservoirs, yet the province produces only a fraction of the fish it needs. On July 17th, 2026, that changed, with the launch of a landmark study to map the province's aquaculture future.
It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you to today's launching workshop of the technical report of mapping high potential aquaculture zones and cluster-based commercialization for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.
The commercialization strategy we are launching today provides a practical, actionable roadmap. It moves us beyond a simple act to producing fish, but also guiding us to develop an entire value chain. We are talking about establishing certified hectares, building local feed mills, developing robust cold storage networks, and forging strong market linkages. Ladies and gentlemen, this province has enormous potential, which is largely untapped in terms of the water resource base, which is estimated to around over 6,000 kilometers of rivers, canals, and reservoirs, which positions the province among Pakistan's most promising and yet underdeveloped aquaculture frontier.
प्रोजेक्ट का टाइटल जो था प्रमोटिंग सस्टेनेबल एक्सपेंशन ऑफ aquaculture in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa through mapping the high potential zones and developing the commercialization strategy. It had two outputs. Output one was related to the mapping of the sites by employing GIS and remote sensing technique. And the second part was to prepare a commercialization strategy for the zones created and all that, and in commercialization part all the elements to be addressed. And this was implemented through letter of agreement modality, in which we FAO engaged Fisheries Development Board to execute for technical aspects and carry out this. They carried out the whole process and produced the ultimate product in the shape of a technical report. For that we are here to go through that document and to have the launch.
Across the rivers and reservoirs of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa lies a resource waiting to be unlocked, and a study set out to map its future. The first step was mapping the ground itself. Researchers divided the province into 4 distinct aquaculture zones: cold water, semi-cold water, warm water, and saline water, each shaped by its own rivers, elevation, and climate. For the first time, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's aquaculture potential had a clear spatial picture. The study also assessed the immense potential of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's major reservoirs, including Tabela, Warsak, and Gomalzam, comparing current production with what these vast water bodies could sustainably deliver. The findings revealed a significant, yet largely untapped, opportunity to expand fish production and strengthen the province's blue economy. To transform this potential into actionable investment, the study developed a comprehensive economic case for aquaculture. Detailed analyses of production costs, market margins, profitability, and return on investment for both trout and carp translated scientific evidence into practical guidance for investors, entrepreneurs, and policymakers.
The production of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the whole production of fish is about 5,000 metric tons. The consumption is about 81,000 metric tons, and there is a gap of 76,000 tons, which can be met
through local production. It is an opportunity. It's a great opportunity for investors to invest into this area to produce the fish locally and harness this existing market. और जब 2010 में सैलाब आया तो इन्होंने हमारे साथ ताउन कर लिया, हमें बच्चे दे दिए और हमें काम स्टार्ट कर दी। किसी से डेवलपमेंट बोर्ड की वजह से हमने कारोबार शुरू कर दिया। फिर उन्होंने हमारे लिए ट्रेनिंग का बंदोबस्त कर ली और बहरीन में हमने ट्रेनिंग कर ली। जर्नल और रशियन लोग थे, हमें ट्रेनिंग दे रहे थे और 1 महीने उन्होंने हमें ट्रेनिंग दी थी। हमारे लिए सबसे बड़ा मुश्किल जो है हमारे शोध के लिए हम सबसे ज्यादा खतरनाक चीज हमारे लिए है फ्लड। दूसरी नंबर पर फील्ड, हम लाखों बच्चे पैदा कर सकते हैं, लाखों बच्चे हम निकाल सकते हैं, लेकिन फील्ड की वजह से सारी की सारी गायब होती है, हमारा में फ्री वो नहीं होता। ये जो फ्लड आते हैं, सैलाब आते हैं, सब कुछ बहा के ले जाते हैं, तो फिर हम अपनी मदद आपकी से अपनी जेब खर्चे से वो कुछ करते हैं, कर्ज लेते हैं या जो भी करते हैं, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कुछ। जब हमारे फार्म में सैलाब आते हैं, बच्चे खत्म होते हैं, मरते हैं, तो हम उनको फिर 200 रुपये का 150 रुपये का जरूरत करते हैं, खरीदने वाले नहीं। हमारे पास कोल्ड स्टोरेज नहीं है।
हमारे पास सूबे में पोटेंशियल बहुत ज्यादा है, लेकिन हमारे पास एक बेसिक डाटा अवेलेबल नहीं था। तो in next 5 to 10 years हमारा सूबा जो है वो इंशाल्लाह फिशरीज की प्रोडक्शन में अगर खुद कफील नहीं तो खुद कफालत के करीब जरूर पहुंच जाएगा इंशाल्लाह। So inshallah the academia and the students will also be benefited by this developmental procedures and this development in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.
हमने काफी मेहनत है और I would like to say कि जो खैबर पख्तूनख्वा की हिस्ट्री में कितना डिटेल फील्ड वर्क मेरा ख्याल है नहीं हुआ, जिसकी बेसिस पे ये एज पर है तो इसका बहुत बड़ा एफर्ट की गई है। बहुत
for the KPK all participants that going to have some progress, giving some output that will helpful for the KPK for production, for income, for livelihood in this job.
To say that this is the project that was designed upon the request of the government of the KP, which tells us how visionary the government is in terms of the sectoral development. So if you look at the project and the outputs it has and the outcomes it has delivered now, you see a map. That means a diagnostic of the existing potential, and then you have a roadmap how to continue the development of the sector. We have looked at the results now, and you see the map both and the investment plan, the commercialization strategy. These are the main two elements of the project. So, and I see enormous potential. We see 4 macro production zones that have been mapped by the police. In some countries like mine, we have only one production zone. It's only cold water. So this shows us that KP, with its abundance of the water, has a great potential, enormous potential in aquaculture development. And as I said, if this is implemented successfully, it can translate in great benefits, specifically in terms of nutrition.
2 years of fieldwork, 347 sites validated across every district. GIS mapping, satellite data, and boots-on-the-ground surveys came together into one strategy. The province was mapped into 4 aquaculture zones, 12 subzones, 24 clusters, and 62 subclusters, from cold water trout country to the warm and saline zones downstream. Marked more than a report launch. The KP Aquaculture Knowledge Portal went live. An interactive map, the seminar investment gateway, and a resource hub for farmers, researchers, and investors alike. Certificates and shields honoured the experts, surveyors, and technical staff whose 2 years of work made this possible. A 10-year roadmap now guides the way from 2026 to 2035.
So this is the paradigm shift, and we are already on it. And this report will inshallah help us on that. Again, the study provides bankable business models with financial flexibility, investment requirements, expected returns, and payback periods as well. And it also highlights the enormous potential of major reservoirs and dams. And this strategy aligns closely with the vision of Government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa to promote evidence-based planning, investment promotion, private sector partnership, and also rural economic growth and sustainable natural resource management. The report gives us a scientific foundation to transform aquaculture from a small but traditional activity into a modern investment-driven industry. Our collective responsibility is now to convert these recommendations into action, and great job done, well done, all the team, and congratulations. Thank you.
A 10-year roadmap now guides the way from 2026 to 2035, turning a 94% deficit into a decade of opportunity. From mapping to markets, the Fisheries Development Board, FAO, and the Government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are building the future of aquaculture together. From mapping to markets, the Fisheries Development Board, FAO, and the Government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are building the future of aquaculture together.